Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm Simba here, and welcome to a bit of a different video. Since we finally got a release date for the new God of War Ragnarok game, I kind of wanted to go back and I guess reminisce a little bit and go over the new trailers that came out, but also like talk about things that I remember from kind of playing the first game, see if we can make any connections with this new game, and I figured it'd be pretty fun for a new video. So we're gonna go over from they had a new trailer come out for the release, and then we're gonna go over the older trailer that came out about 10 months ago and kind of pick them apart, talk about it, and just overall enjoy genuine excitement for the new game coming out. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy this video and it brings some discussion, and let's start watching it.
When you are at your weakest,
when fear and doubt are a burden too heavy to bear,
remember this. You are not alone.
Rated M for mature.
Time is running out. The prophecies say Fimbulwinter leads to Ragnarok. War is coming. My story doesn't end hiding in these woods. I should be out there, finding out who I am, who Loki is.
I will not allow you to pick a fight with gods.
I don't want to fight anyone. I just want answers.
And if those answers lead to war with Asgard,
Maybe that's what Mother wanted.
we do not know what Mother wanted.
Well, I recognize that dour expression anywhere. Odin's got tricks up his sleeve we haven't dared to consider.
What if there was someone who could help us?
You mean Tyr, the old god of war in these lands, who is dead?
Well, for a dead man, Odin seemed pretty keen on seeing he wasn't found.
If he's out there, we gotta find him.
Come in. What in all yarns be that happened to him?
We're trying to stop Ragnarok, to help people. And what if the only way to do that is war?
War is not the only way.
Stop thinking like a father for a moment and start thinking like a general.
You seem like a calm and reasonable person. Are you a calm and reasonable person? In moments of crisis, panic does nothing. Harness it. Let it serve you.
Tyr!
Are you coming with us?
You'll get your answer soon enough. Well, some of them.
Alright, so now we're just gonna kind of let it play through and go back through it and break it down a bit as it goes along. We have fighting with Draugr. I haven't seen any of them do a move like that yet, so let's hang on. Like whatever this smash move is right here. Okay, so in the first game, I haven't seen any of them do anything like that. So It's gonna be pretty crazy having to deal with that over and over when it comes to the gameplay combat.
When you are at your weakest,
When fear and doubt are a burden too heavy to bear.
There's Atreus, a lot older. And then, wait, rewind it a bit. The mighty wolf Fenrir. I wonder how they're gonna play this out, because Atreus is supposed to be supposedly Loki, and the world serpent and the mighty wolf Fenrir, which is right in front of us, are supposed to be his two children. For those of you that know the actual story of Norse mythology, although I don't know how much that matters, because they're not, if you played the first game, you know what happened to Thor's kids, and you know how they're not kind of really following that 100%, so I'm excited to kind of see where they go with this.
Are a burden too heavy to bear.
remember this. You are not alone.
And then we got a release date, November 9th this year. Yeah, Kratos. He doesn't age. And we got Atreus bringing a deer on his back. He does age. And he's looking good.
Time is running out. The prophecies say Fimbulwinter leads to Ragnarok. War is coming. My story doesn't end hiding in these woods. I should be out there, finding out who I am, who Loki is.
So it looks like Atreus is already making the connection between him and I guess him being Loki, supposedly. And so I guess we're gonna find like a clue or something that leads him to discovering this. For those of you that don't know, Fimbulwinter in actual Norse mythology is the winter that takes place right before Ragnarok. So this is quite on par with the story and how it's supposed to pan out.
War is coming.
We got a little clip of them chasing down, oh no, she's running towards them. So we got a clip of them, I guess, about to hash it out with Freya after, you know, what they did in the first game. They ended up killing Baldur, which was her son. She was trying to protect him with, I guess, a curse that made him not feel anything. Couldn't feel any pain, couldn't be killed, pretty much invincible. And for him, that was torture, but for her, it was like the only way to protect her son. So it's kind of understandable from her point of view. Baldur wanted to kill her for her putting that curse on him. And Kratos ended up killing him in order to protect her. And I guess even though he was protecting her, he's technically still the one who killed her son. So I'm guessing in this game it looks like she's gonna want revenge. So we're gonna have to throw some hands, you know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to that as well.
I will not allow you to pick a fight with gods.
I don't want to fight anyone. I just want answers.
And if those answers lead to war with Asgard,
Maybe that's what Mother wanted.
you do not know what Mother wanted.
So it does look like there's gonna be a lot of tension between Atreus and Kratos, which makes sense because he's getting older. He's getting of that age where, you know, our kids all start talking back, which I definitely don't look forward to, but you know, it is what it is. But we see him disagreeing about how they should go about the situation, and I guess we'll learn more as the story progresses.
Well, I recognize that dour expression anywhere. Odin's got tricks up his sleeve we haven't dared to consider.
What if there was someone who could help us?
You mean Tyr, the old god of war in these lands, who is dead.
Well, for a dead man, Odin seemed pretty keen on seeing he wasn't found.
If he's out there, we gotta find him.
Come in. What in all yarns be the happened to him?
We're trying to stop Ragnarok, to help people. And what if the only way to do that is war?
War is not the only way.
Stop thinking like a father for a moment and start thinking like a general.
Yeah, there's the tension.
You seem like a calm and reasonable person. Are you a calm and reasonable person?
Okay, so this part is the part that I find most ironic, because if you played the first game and like if you've done side quests, there's some side quests where you can have some conversations with, like, I guess the spirits who are supposedly not able to pass on to the other world, and you talk to them about like what happened before they died. And one of those ghosts and spirits, I guess, tells a pretty messed up story about what Thor did to his family. I believe like one of their family built like a monument or a statue testament to, I guess, appreciate Thor, and then Thor came and visited him or his family, and Thor, I guess, got pissed off over something. It was something very simple, like something that like the average person wouldn't get pissed off over, and Thor, I guess, killed his entire family or something like that. So I find it pretty ironic how Thor is like saying that he hopes that Kratos is a calm and reasonable person, when like in the first game, the way he's described, he's pretty the opposite of that. So that's pretty hypocritical of him, to say the least. Don't know what that is. We got more Draugr. I have no clue what that is, but it's sick.
Crisis. Panic does nothing.
Hey, we got, I think there's a Minotaur, I believe.
Let it
The trolls. And then we got Tyr.
Here!
Are you coming
His
with us?
feet look blue, like hypothermia or something. But yeah, he's tall as hell. And I don't know if we're like, when it comes to Tyr, like when we meet, I don't know if it's gonna be like all out, like right away agreement. Like we might fight him and have to convince him to fight with us. Who knows? I hope that it goes that way, because it would be pretty fun to like fight as many people as possible and not everything be so, you know, straight to the point, easy, cut and dry, you know what I mean? So it'd be pretty cool to fight him.
You'll get your answer soon enough. Well, some of them.
And that is supposedly supposed to be Atreus's love interest, or Loki's love interest, who they have the world serpent and Fenrir with. Now, as I said before, I don't know how true they're gonna stay to the Norse mythology story. As I said before, they had already, I think I said that they killed, what was his name, Magni and Modi. They were Thor's children, and they weren't supposed to die before Ragnarok. They were actually supposed to be the two people that survive Ragnarok in the actual story, and like Kratos and Atreus off them. So we'll see what direction they're going towards. The confirmed gods we have for this game are Freya, which we saw in the trailer. Odin has been confirmed, but we haven't seen him in a trailer yet. I wonder like what his deal is going to be about in the whole game. Obviously Kratos, Atreus, Thor, Tyr, and I wonder like how they're going to mix in the world serpent and Fenrir, and how they're going to interact with Atreus, who is actually Loki. Because in the first game, like the world serpent was speaking to Atreus, and he didn't like outright say that he was Loki. He just said that he looked familiar. So like that's the thing that I'm most curious about, is how they're going to go about mixing up this story. Or like, is he like a reincarnation of Loki? Because that would make sense. It would be something interesting to dwell over. I've also seen theory after theory claiming that Kratos like is Ragnarok, like he is the event that is supposed to bring an end to the Norse gods. There's just like so much potential and so much that can happen with this game. I'm excited for it. I don't know if I'm going to play the first game on my channel, as I've already played it like twice and beat it. But if you have not played or seen the first game, I highly recommend you either play it, or I'll leave a link in the description to a YouTuber that has a full playthrough of the game that you can watch and enjoy. Mainly because I don't think that I'll be playing the first game on my channel, but I will definitely be playing the second one this November. So definitely be on the lookout for that. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this little breakdown / discussion video, and I will see you guys in my next playthrough, and I will definitely see you guys November 9th when this game drops. Thank you for watching. I love you all. Peace.